Okay, it should be working now. I did try to go start Kerbal a little while ago, but the code wasn't working. I had a bunch of indentation errors, which I didn't expect. Now it says waiting for KSP to launch. Right, hang on, let's turn this on. Right, start. Right, get rid of that. What are we doing? We got this probe here. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Let's bring them back. Yeah, we had Kerbals in orbit last time. I forgot what we did with them. I should check the my whether that other live is still live. So if I could just go to my content, go to live. I think it's been taken down. 4th of May, 4th. No, it hasn't. It had 2 views. All right. I could just leave it up. Never mind. I'll do it later. A bit stressed about doing that. And my code didn't work again. It was so frustrating. The thing is with Python, you got those stupid indents. And you can't see what the flipping indents are. It's so frustrating. I'm using Notepad++, by the way. You know, when you mess up one indent and it messes everything up. It's like when I used to do PHP, for instance, the thing you'd leave out is the bloody semicolons at the end of lines. Sorry, it was just frustrating, and I got to calm down. It's done now, and hopefully it's working. Because what I did is I got a little. I'm still moaning about it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. doesn't matter. The Kerbal code should be working now, and they should both be working up there. And this is working. Everything should be working. See, I'm not paying attention. We're burning in the wrong direction. I thought I just heard something in the house, and I'm the only one in the house. I'm the only one in the house. I'm looking after two houses and cat sitting, two cats. Admittedly, one of those is my own cat for until Wednesday. I thought you could just hear things in the house. I might have to go out and have a check now. I've had enough delays with live streams tonight. Are we there yet? We need pappies, really. It needs. Is there a mod for pappies? Does anyone know that? You know, pappies, like the 4 lights at the end of the runway to tell you whether you're on a glide slope. That would be really, really good, actually. That'll be. Okay, what we got? Transmitters cover scientific data surface and min-mass. We'll do that now. I've learnt that apparently this needs more power. So it could bring up another solar panel. I did the wrong thing. Pressed the wrong thing, sorry. What's that one do? Alright, okay. We got a bunch of different scenes on there. do that properly. And what's going here? What's down to 0 there? What the hell engine went down to 0? We've got a problem there with the staging, haven't we? Done it again. It always happens with this. I always miss the point. I'm concentrating too much and pointing in the right direction. I always miss the apoapsis point. What was the same with this launcher, not the other launcher? I'm just thinking about other things, so I may be muttering to myself out loud because I'm thinking about other things. Didn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. It's frustrating. I'm just going to have to look at my code. Just going to have to look at it. Yeah, status. Why is it not working? No, it's meant. They're meant to be. The Kerbals are meant to be replying, but why don't they reply to me? It could be because I'm streaming. Sorry, I was just getting distracted.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say? 5 Kerbal stability? Or we could just use the normal, just the tug like we did last time. We can bring it back and do it around Minmus, can we? $2,000 liquids in your station. I didn't read that. We'll just do this one. Yeah, sorry, I was getting distracted. I had a notification on my phone, and because my parents are away, I need to check I get every notification. I know I need to be mindful of every notification. Yeah, the notification I had on my phone just now was that I didn't win a lottery I entered. We don't need any Kerbals in this. We're just it's just a facility that supports 5 Kerbals, isn't it? Note. Please note, must have a new station built for blah blah blah. There's no station. Note has an antenna, has a docking port, and generate power. Have facility 5 Kerbals. Maintains stability for 10 seconds, but the orbit. Alright, let's stick a bunch of Kerbals on you just because we can. Jim. We want an engineer just in case. Let's have an engineer. A couple of engineers. A scientist and a pilot. Scientist. Pilot should go up there, should we think? Okay. Launch. Is there anything else we want to do to this? I'm always tweaking these, aren't I? This one's B6. I could have saved it as a newer version. Yeah, well, I think the CG needs work when we're on the way back. Because I think the centre of gravity is way too forward on this. That's what it feels like when I'm trying to bring it back. Because it is an older one. Originally it didn't have wings, and then I started adding wings to this to bring this back, because this is a really old launcher we've got. Save, let's launch it and see what happens. Could have music in the background or something, but then it's just going to put more strain on my machine, because I'm already doing lots of things at the same time as playing Kerbal, as well as streaming. F5. Getting more notifications, but then I have got 2 phones, so. I'm just listening to a podcast. I'm going to write down some notes. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I was just writing down some notes. I feel it's useful. Write down some notes. We change the windows, go back to Kerbal. Once this is full with fuel, then we can start doing a contract out to Minmus or the moon. But I've got another craft with fuel in it somewhere else in orbit that we can take elsewhere. We need to make a bigger one of these, don't we? We need to make a bigger one. Okay, yeah, people were saying in chat the other day that there's another landing site or there's something to see further up the coast, or by up the coast I assume they mean not far away, and so I'm just going to go search for it. So I just pulled up an old aircraft. It's got science on it in case we land anywhere, even though it's been piloted by a pilot. Ned Fred's experience. He hasn't done, well, he's been to around Kerbin twice, plant flag on the moon 5 times. What's that? 6 times flag on Minmus. So we're just going searching around the local area. Oh, hi, Sen. You okay? I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming tonight because still holiday. Oh, it's holiday. Yeah, I mean, it's Bank Holiday Monday. I'm surprised we haven't had many. You're the first person to come in and actually chat this evening. Nobody else has been chatting. Wondering where everyone is. I did start a stream earlier, but I noticed the Kerbal chat script wasn't working, so I went away and fixed it, or tried to fix it. And yeah, that might cause people not to come in and I'm Chatterbox. Yeah, you're the only one. You're the top chatter so far. No one else has chatted. No one else has chatted in script, in chat at the moment. Yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm just going up the coast to see if there really was another landing site up here. Like, people were talking about it, and so I'm just going to explore just in case. Yeah, nobody else was chatting in chat. Oh no, I got 72 on social studies. Am I cooked? I don't know. I don't know what the reference is. Is that 72%? Yes. That seems like a decent enough score, but then I'm not the one who's grading your work or anything, so. Passing grade of 70, which means I'm saved. Oh, well done, well done. So that's what makes me afraid. I don't like exams and things, and now I'm considering going back to college or university, and yeah, it's something I would be worried about. Something I would be worried about. Luckily, physics so far I got 100. Well done, nice. There's the nav ball. Was that the magnetic compass? Right, there's the altitude. We've got radar altitude. We've got oh, we do have a VSI. Okay, I didn't realise. We do have a VSI. VSI is that one down there. There's two in the middle at the bottom. The one on the left is VSI. It's vertical speed indicator. So I don't know where this where the launch site is meant to be. Yeah, so you've got VSI, you've got radar altitude. That says radar altitude rather than just altitude. And I assume the bottom one over there is a magnetic. I'm assuming this is a magnetic compass. Atmosphere. Is that an altitude thing? There you go, a nav ball. And that's altitude, isn't it? That's a proper altimeter. That must be like a barometer altimeter, and then radar altitude is altitude above the ground. So that's altitude above sea level. That's altitude above ground, is it? That's a Cessna altimeter, yeah. You played GOFS? Oh, what? Flight Simulator? Because I used to play Flight Simulator many years ago. You know, playing stuff and going into conventions as well. And I used to use actual air maps and fly from the cockpit and do everything. But that was a long time ago. That was 20 plus years ago, though. Over 20 years ago. Yeah, I mean, I used to work in aviation. I used to do all sorts of stuff in aviation, and but I haven't really done any cockpit stuff. Sadly, I'm just a kid who can't really get any advanced setup. Don't worry, there's always a future. You need aspirations. I don't know where this other landing site is. I was told it was up the coast, and now I'd rather explore for myself. Excuse me. Excuse me. Right, but I don't know where this other landing site is. Or is it over on the island? Because there's an island over there. My friend is about to trap Jeb on Tuna. Well done for getting Jeb out there, but then you're going to try and get Jeb back? Yeah, that's why I'm afraid to land Kerbals on another planet, because I'd be desperate to try and get them back. He said no. Okay. Poor Jeb. Oh, let's see. Maybe we need to go more towards the coast. Just trimming it down a little more so we can gain some speed. Well, we were trying to scout with the plane. There's meant to be another launch site up here somewhere. I mean, I only heard a rumour because there's certain Easter eggs and things on Kerbin and on the planets and that. But I'm not even sure if it exists, to be honest. I'm not even sure if it exists. So I'm just going to fly around and see if we can see anything. Wait, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if there's nothing up here, there's nothing up here. Scouting is smart, so I'm just going scouting, yeah. So I pulled up one of the old planes that I just had saved from years ago. It's got a bunch of science on it, in case we land. And so we're just scouting about. I'm quite enjoying flying it from the cockpit, though. So I'm wondering if there's some on the island, because there's an island out there, isn't there? Because there's an island out here. There's an island there. I was wondering if it's on the island. I don't know. So maybe we should turn around. If we get to like that point there, turn around and go straight south to the island. There's nothing over there. What's the chances we flew straight over it and can't see it, because this aircraft has got quite a long nose? Kerbin looks small. Yeah, it is. I didn't realise we travelled so far already with this. So I didn't, because on the map we're already way above the. I thought we were about here, but we're not. We're way up there. Yeah. There's nothing out there, is there? There's nothing. I somehow got a desire to see distant mountains, and I just want to fly towards them. It's like when I'm in the car and I can see distant mountains and villages and towns and cities, and I just want to go there. I've actually, one of my on my other YouTube channel, that's when I'm talking about things, that's actually what I was editing earlier. And I was editing where I was talking about how I desire to go and travel further, and when you see things in distance and I want to go and see what it's like there. And it's nice to know this plane is really fuel efficient, so we could easily fly really far with this plane. You mean though? You mean who doesn't hate mountains? It's cool. Oh, so we nip down to the island, because there's an island there as well. There's an island there. We can try this island or that island, and we could go around to that island and then fly across. It'll take a while, wouldn't it? Go around to that island and fly across and then back to KSC. Remember being short of someone going to an island and found like an abandoned runway in KSP. Oh, you've seen us short. Alright, short. Okay. So that's evidence, that's evidence. Let's try and find it then. Let's try and find it. So there's nothing down there. If you go to the map, there's a small island there. It's quite far away, isn't it? keep searching, keep searching. Thank you for the encouragement. We're going to go down here. We're going to try and head down the coast, and we'll go to that small island and head across the ocean to the bigger island. I think. I got a bit of dust on my monitor, and I keep thinking it's like there's something on the landscape. Gotta brush my monitor. ...614 miles per hour. I think 600, around about the fastest I've ever been in true life was 628, I think it was, something like that. Does get quite boring, does it? I guess it does, because we haven't got anything to look at. I know in other games, like in Modern Flight Simulator, I think this will be really good, just flying around, because you've got so much stuff to look at. But this does seem boring, but it is interesting going exploring, just exploring, seeing the landscape. But it might be boring for people in chat, wouldn't it? I reckon people who are watching, you know, people who are watching, lurkers and that. I don't know. I'm quite enjoying it. Yeah, I like flying. I wish I could fly more. You'd map the whole thing. Where is everyone? Yeah, where is everyone in chat? There's no one in chat tonight. There was no one chatting. But when I tabbed out to check whether I was still, oh, you got 3 watchers. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was when I tabbed out to check, I was actually streaming. It said 3 people watching, so I don't. No, it's okay to lurk. It's okay to lurk, and I'm comfortable most of the time not talking anyway. Because I get difficulty talking. I know it doesn't always sound it. I can chat. Oh, hello, Scar. Didn't have to chime in. No, I don't know how long you... Right, where's this island? Let me do that and press M. But the island is there, so we still need to turn a little bit. It's not quite 180, because 180 is due south, so we'll go from there. Yeah, it's okay to lurk. I'm not going to discourage people from lurking. I mean, I lurk in other streams. I mean, when I'm often watching streams, I say watching. What I've got is I'll have other people's streams on my right-hand monitor as I'm doing other things. Okay, bro. It sounds really aggressive when people say, "Don't leave me." Yeah, I think Sen really likes people to talk to, don't you? They left, they're gone. No, they're lurking, don't worry. People don't have to talk if they don't want to talk. Notice how Ned Fred is the one who's talking in the Kerbal chat at the moment, because he's on his own. Ned Fred is on his own. flying the plane. Can't see anything over there. Can't see anything over there. So let's head to the island. Can't be that far to the island, can it? Try and read the altimeter. That's less than 1,000. It's only 500, less than 500 feet. Well, it's not feet, is it? It's meters. It's Kerbals, meters. So it's like Russian aeroplanes, and they do the altitude in meters, don't they? Not feet. I've flown a Russian aeroplane once. I flew a Yak-18D, which is the 4-seat Yak-18. And that had all these strange gauges I didn't understand. Well, thank you for the like. If I'd stayed working as a teenager in aviation, I might have had a trip on Antonov at one time, but I never got the opportunity. So I've flown lots of planes. There's an island there. We'll head to that island and see what's over there. But it's interesting, this airplane has a long nose. It's going to be like higher altitude, faster movement. Yeah, but we want to be able to actually see stuff, and we'd actually remember we're searching for something. I suppose we could climb on the way back, because we're going to go to the other island across the ocean. We could try and gain some altitude. We'll try and gain some altitude then. What's that? 450 feet? 350 meters, not feet. Yeah, I really wanted to get my pilot's license. I did start once. That was a long time ago. I was like 16 years old, but was I 16? Yeah, 16, 17. That was a lot. Christ, 30 years ago. Right. Yeah, this is only a small island, so it's not this island then. It's not this island. Yeah, what I was going to say just now is that like a lot of propped aircraft have got a long nose. Hello, human being. Yo, right. Yeah, it goes to show my script isn't working. It should actually be responding to people. Yeah, you fly in the plane right now. Yeah, we're just searching for stuff around the coast, looking for Easter eggs. So there's nothing on that island there, so we'll head to the other island, which is there's nothing on the coast by here, is there? So we'll head to the other island, which is way across there. Just a scouting mission, yeah, just scouting. So we might have a flight now for the next 10 minutes or so of nothing, because we're going across the ocean. Ned Fred's saying it's a beautiful day for a flight. So 180 is round. Is this KSP1? Yes, KSP1. Yeah. I don't have KSP2. Yeah, I don't have KSP2. I forgot how good it looks. Yeah, it does look really good. It does look really good, doesn't it? I mean, I've got very few mods installed, but I do. But it is good. There's still an active modding community, even if it isn't being developed. Old but gold, yeah. There's still an active modding community, but I mean, there's some mods with a problem. Like I got that one of the mods at the side, the lone thing. It's got a problem. Every time you change scene, it spawns a new icon. So I mean, that's the only problem we've got. I think at least I don't have any conflicts. Yeah, I play a career game, so money is an issue. So we've been short of money lately. So I installed the mods to get loans. Yeah, I had a very brief chat. Loans. This is because we were short of money, so I took out an in-game loan with a mod. Took out a loan, and like the next payment is in 9.2 Kerbin days. Made 2 payments already. Loans. We needed it because we were so short. Because it's a career game, we got so short of money. Kerbal. Head to Elo. We will eventually, but I only want to go out to the outer planets once I'm confident we can get there. Once I'm really confident we can get there. I need to do more exploring of Juna and the other planets close by. Oh, there we go. We need to go exactly east now. We need to go exactly west, sorry. Yeah, because money's tight. I do have one craft in orbit of Kerbin at the moment that is probably capable of going out to the other planets, but it's not full of fuel yet. It was just an experimental thing. So we need to take up more fuel to it. Yeah, we need to go exactly east from here. And we need to improve the communications network in-game as well. I should do... Oh, that's what this plane looks like. It's not the most prettiest plane in the world. It's basic, does its job, and because it's got science experiments on the outside, it's just a very basic plane. Just something that does its job. There's the island. Nedfred. Yeah, I was telling people in the previous stream, like the fastest and highest I've ever been is as a passenger on a what was it? Finnair A350. That was off the south coast of North Korea of all places. We're like 45,000 feet, and the ground speed was like 628 mile an hour or something like that. I've got a photograph somewhere of exactly how fast I was going. either way gets the job done. Yeah, I mean, it's just a basic aeroplane, so it's not too ambitious, it's not the sort of thing that we're going to destroy, into the ground at 200 knots or something. It does the job. I think the idea, and this is actually an aircraft I've had for years, and I've just been modifying it tonight. What are you doing to? There's errors, is there? Is there errors? Ned said he's hungry. Yeah, Ned said he's hungry. So if there was more Kerbals on board, the Python script that runs the Kerbal chat, they will talk. You'll have multiple Kerbals talking to each other, but there's only the one Kerbal aboard. He's hungry. He can stay hungry. Well, we're going back now anyway. We didn't find this other launch site, did we? Yeah, when the Kerbals say miles per hour, they're actually converting the meters per second to miles per hour. Although Ned Fred did say 483, and now we're doing 676. I assume that was when we were in the climb, because I did a very slight climb to just. It's behind. We're not that high, are we? 550 meters. Name Zuckery. I don't play this game, but you can put ion thrusters on nuclear reactors into your spacecraft in game. There's not really nuclear reactors. There is a nuclear rocket engine, which is a NERVA analog, and there is RTG, which is a radioisotope generator. So it's not really a reactor, but yeah. And you can put ion thrusters onto anything. You can use an RTG with ion thrusters easy. I think it'll work. What devices have you caused this on consoles and PC? Yeah, it's on PC and console. Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing it on PC, so I can run all the scripts and everything at the same time. It's like the fun script in the top left is one of my Python scripts. It's a picture of the Kerbal funds over time. Yeah, there's nothing on this island either. Yeah, I don't know where this thing is. There's nothing on this island. We'll have to go further afield, looking for other places to. There's nothing there. There's no landing strips here. So we've been all the way around this bay almost, and so we went all the way over there and didn't see anything. So we went all the way over there. We'll have to go further afield, I think. Oh, I'm gonna go. Okay, see you, human being. See you again. Thanks for chatting. I'm back. I didn't know this game was on console. Most of you just play plain Call of Duty. Yeah, well, I do recommend Kerbal Space Program. It's really, really good. It's really good. You'll just enjoy learning. I mean, even if you're destroying stuff, you're still learning as well. And it's really enjoyable. It's really enjoyable. It's on all consoles, isn't it? It's on PlayStation and Sony and what's the other one? Xbox. I don't know how much it is on consoles, because I am surprised at how expensive it is on PC, to be honest. But it's good. I recommend Kerbal Space Program to anyone. We flew over there. We were going back over airspace we flew over just now. So we're heading back to KSC. So we've still got a while to go. Well, we've crossed all the way across there. We've got the same sort of distance to get to E. Anyways, is your E key stuck on the keyboard? Have you found anything? No, that island we just passed. We just passed the other island. It's over there somewhere. I'll come round now. There was nothing on it. Nothing on it at all. So both islands we flew over and there was nothing on them. See, it's the other island. There's nothing on it at all. Nothing on it at all. So we haven't found anything. We've done all this flight. It's sad, yeah. We've done all this and we haven't found anything. But I mean, that's something we can do now. We know that we got an aircraft now that can go and explore, and we can just fly further afield. Fly further afield and try and just go exploring. Maybe we can make something a bit faster. Right, hang on, I just want to try something. Status doesn't work. Yeah, I added a thing to the Kerbal script. It should say status, but they're not saying it. Yeah, it's not working. Why? Well, the idea is that if you say status, exclamation mark status in chat, what I was trying to do is that the Kerbals then answer you to tell you how high they're going, how fast they're going, and things like that. Just tell you all the current status, where they're flying over. I tried to do it earlier and it didn't work. Doesn't seem to have worked. What other places? We could explore down here, couldn't we? There's islands here. There's a few islands. Got the island runway. See, there's islands down there. That's a bit far away. Because I've been over here before, and I don't think there's anything over there. I mean, I've been on this part, so I don't know. I don't think there's anything over there. .694 miles per hour. I think that's how fast I was going, wasn't it? I can't see throttle position. I know we've only got the throttle position there. Should we try and land it? I don't want to kill Ned Fred, so maybe I should go to an outside view. Can we change the thing? Yeah, we can. Don't want to click it, so I'll keep it where it is. Didn't know that exists. What's that? I can see the throttle position now, so in the outside view. Just slow down some. What's up with these? Something's up with those ailerons. We'll have to check those ailerons. They've just got different deploy angles, have they? Doesn't look like the ailerons going the wrong direction. -7. There we go. Then the home plane. There you go, make it easier to fly. There you go. Roll, roll. Nihon, yeah, Nihon, Nippon. I've been there twice and I'll be going there again, hopefully one day. I've got another 2 trips planned. Boil Bon Sotov, don't know. There's an air museum I wanted to try and get to that was north of Nagoya, but it was way out in the sticks. It was way out in difficult to get to. But I did go to the Toyota Museum, which isn't far from Nagoya, and that's quite out in the suburbs, quite a way away. You know, like an hour journey from the city. This thing sits nose high, so we've got to be careful with the nose wheel. You know, like a Gloucester not Gladiator, Gloucester Javelin. You know, sits nose high. Flare, flare, get ready to flare. Oh, float. Boop. There we go. Slow down. No, 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 no. Brake, 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 brake. Oh! Going so well. If I just put the brakes on, it would have been fine. I had to mess with reverse thrust, didn't I? Alright, okay. You broke it, Ned Fred. You broke it. Oh, well, we could do some science. That landing's so tough. Drift. Oh, there's a little bit of science. Yeah, these science experiments are the few structural mods I've got. I ever installed. Nothing there. Alright. Tokyo Drift. Never been to Tokyo. Never even went to Tokyo. Didn't even want to go to Tokyo. I went to Kyoto. I mean, changed trains and stuff. Yeah, I changed trains at Kyoto, and I went to the railway museum in Kyoto. Tetsudo Hakabutsukan. Okay, so right, we explored all the way around there and saw nothing. We explored all the way around there and saw nothing. See that little dip there? So we'll have to do some more exploring, I think. That was quite enjoyable to go exploring. That was quite enjoyable. I mean, we could just go across the ocean or something. Maybe there's something in the mountains. Anyway, while we're here, let's bring back one of the launch stages, because we've got a few launch stages in orbit which are doing nothing. We've got to bring them back. Yes, I'm not going to disagree with that. Overrated is true. There's a thing called Paris syndrome. Have you heard about Paris syndrome? Where people have an overly inflated opinion of a place, and they don't realize what the reality is like. But even in places like Paris and France and Nihon, everyone, no, most people just go straight to the tourist places and they never see the rest of the country. They never go other places. They never do any exploring. Yeah, glazers. Yeah, that's a way of putting it. Yeah, Japan glazers. It's like one of the flags I use. I don't know if you noticed one of the flags I use is Tottori, and Tottori is the least populated prefecture. And I've been there. I've been to Tottori, and I reckon a majority of tourists that go to the country never even heard of it. But then maybe I'm being overly critical, you know. Why are there no Mongolia glazers? Yeah, why is there nothing about Mongolia? Mongolia would be a lovely place to go to. All dinosaur hunters and that. But yeah, Mongolia would be awesome, I think. Really pretty place to go for, with your cameras, you know, for photography. Yeah. Well, I mean, when I was flying, I flew over Uzbekistan, and that was awesome. It's just the deserts. It looked amazing, the landscape of Uzbekistan. We're not going to make it back to KSC with this. Then we got Pakistan. I mean, a lot of countries, I mean, from the Middle East and the Asian countries, and they're actually. Don't think I want to visit Pakistan. I know some people from Pakistan, and well, let's just say they're not living there anymore. They're not living there anymore. But I don't know. I think landscape-wise, Pakistan sounds like a good place. But again, I don't know. I've never been there. I don't know what the culture's like. I don't know what the culture's like that much. I want Asian people when they get reincarnated as wings. I don't know where the quote is from. Oh, right, hang on. Stop, where's that? Why are we going up? I want to be Asian. People, when they get reincarnated, is being sitting in the middle of Xinjiang with no outside contact, having no help. Oh, it looks like we're not getting to... We're not getting to KSC this time. We managed to fly one of these boosters all the way back to KSC from about there earlier. But, yeah, we're not going to get there tonight, I don't think. Retrieving mission. Oh, we're not going to retrieve it from all the way out here. It'd be too awkward. I mean, we do have aircraft that could pick it up, but this is quite a big booster, because when I made the aircraft to pick up the boosters, they were smaller, I believe. This one's quite big. Yeah, running out of fuel, running out of fuel. While we're out here, we can have a look around the coast and see if there is any other launch places. I can't see any. There you go, there's the fuel gone. Hold the attitude until it gets down, I guess. Put that to radar altitude. But making an aircraft that can come out here and pick this sort of thing up, we must retrieve booster. I don't think we don't have an aircraft big enough to pick it up. And if we get the gantry is too far away, because we're 43 kilometers away. It's quite a far way. No, I don't think it's practical. I don't think it's practical. The car, yeah, it's not gonna. It's gonna take too long to get out here. It's gonna brake. It's gonna brake. No, it's gonna brake. Right. Oh, it's balancing. Okay. Right. No, I'm just gonna recover it because it's gonna take too long to get it out here. Just gonna recover it. Maybe if we were a little bit closer. Maybe if we're a little bit closer. Hello, Cryptic. Hi. Yeah, the Kerbals didn't answer you when you said hello, which is showing the script doesn't work again. Right. I'm just going to take a look at that script, actually. I'm just going to take a look at that script. Yeah, so hi, hello, hi, hey, hi, yo, and sup. It should actually respond to people in chat, but it's not. And the same with status. Status doesn't work. Status, yeah, it doesn't work. It's frustrating. I do these changes to the Kerbal script. Oh, but then yeah, now we've got Kerbals on board, haven't we? Yeah, what we're doing just now, Cryptic, is we flew around. Hello? We haven't got any Kerbals on the screen. I think that's why it's not working at the moment. We need Kerbals on the screen. Yeah, what we were doing just now, Cryptic, is we flew with a plane all the way around there looking for other, Easter eggs, and we couldn't find any. Let's go and find a Kerbal then. Where is... There's Kerbals on Spacehawk. If I could see Spacehawk. There's Spacehawk 1. Well, load. Been streaming for 3 hours 9 minutes, so the loading screens get longer the longer we have Kerbal up. Kerbal running. There you go, there's Spacehawk. You can try the status now, Sen, if you like. Because there's Kerbals here, one of them should answer, but I don't think it's working. Like, go status. Status. Yeah, not working, they're not saying anything. Yeah, it doesn't work. Because the Kerbal should tell you like how fast they're going or how much science they got on board, things like that. Thing is, I can't test it because I got to test it when you're live streaming, and I can't live stream it. What the heck is this? Oh, this! Haven't you seen this space station? This is one of our space stations. This is one of our space stations. It's way out in geostationary orbit. It's one of our space stations. Spacehawk. Got a little bit of fuel on board. Oh, yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm getting tired now. I suppose we could bring some of this fuel into the center, can we? It's one of our big space stations. F5. Though it can maneuver itself, it's only got these tiny little thud engines, so it's not really for flying anywhere. It's just a space station. A fuel stop. Okay, load. Shall we bring one more launch stage back and then I'll stop the stream, I think. Let's bring a launch stage back. So I think we've got 2 more launch stages in orbit to bring back. Oh, 1, 2, yeah. That was one we just did, yeah, we'll fly this. Good night for you. Yeah, we'll do the launch stage and then we'll just bring this back and then I'll end the stream. It's like 10 a.m. here. It must be night there. Yeah, it's 4 in the morning. It's 4 in the morning. Well, this one's in a bit of an awkward orbit, so it should be okay, I guess. We'll try and bring it back. Okay, we might have to adjust the orbit. Where is it? Where is it? It's over there. So if we do prograde, a little bit prograde, and raise periapsis to up to about 80. That'll do. Then we do a retrograde burn by there. 8 p.m. for you. 8 p.m. for Cryptic. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. So another place I'd like to go is Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, and I know that is 5 hours behind where I am, so that's like 10, 11 there now, 10, 11 at night. Okay, so we'll bring this back. So there's nothing there, is there? We can't see anything else. We've had a Kerbal land there. Because we were looking for the Easter eggs and other locations on Kerbin, because we haven't actually done any searching for it. We can't see anything there. Just look at the landscape. There's a little island there, but it's too small. I love the Kerbal Easter eggs. Yeah, I was just that's why we were flying an aeroplane around the bay earlier, just looking for them, see if we could look for them. But what I might do, it's giving me enthusiasm for building an aircraft that we can fly around the whole planet. You know, looking for things like that. I don't think there's enough weight in this fuel tank to turn this around. We turn off stability. We're going to turn around? Going to turn around? Yes, no. That's the front one, yeah. Yeah, I don't think you saw Cryptic earlier in this evening. We were flying an aircraft around, and it was quite enjoyable flying the aircraft around actually from the cockpit. Yeah, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it to the runway. Pebble is space. Hang on. I'm going to radial out. Can we try and do a propulsive landing? I think we could do that. Can we do this? Can we do it? No! Sorry, I was trying. I thought I just had the silly idea. I could do a propulsive landing. It doesn't work. Okay. Well, that's a waste of money. Yeah, first person flying of the planes was really, really good. I had to go to an external view to land it though, but yeah, because I wanted to see the throttle position, but it was really good. I enjoyed it earlier. I'd like to do more of that, the first person perspective flying. Saddest thing ever. Yeah, propulsive landings seem too difficult. I mean, I know what other people can do it, even other people using stock parts. But I just, the safety of the chutes, the parachutes. Good. Right, 1467. So we got next payment for our loan in 8.9 Kerbin days, 2 of 120 payments done. So it's going to take a while to pay that off. Okay, I'm going to take a break. It's 4:17 in the morning, and we've been streamed for 3 hours 20 minutes and 22 seconds. So I think I'm going to take a break. Let's turn the scene switcher back on so I can show my little kitty. There's my kitty. She's under the desk. I'm also looking after my mother's cat this week, so I'm going to go see how the cats are. She's still asleep on the buffet. Right, thank you for watching. Thank you, Cryptic, Sen, and whoever else was chatting. We had someone named Scar. I'm just scrolling up to see who was chatting. Human Being was here earlier and said goodbye, so they left. Yeah, we didn't have a huge number of chatters tonight. Anyway, thank you for being here, and good night, good morning.